Hi, welcome to day 2 of making Maker Pen Dash. Last time we built all this. Today we're building a roof and some lights because it is very dark in some bits of the room. Let's go. Okay, so I'm building the roof, but it's not going to be made out of brick, but that's what I have selected. We are going with... Is that what I use for the wall? That's what I use for the wall. Okay. Oops. Uh-oh. What do you look like? Oh, you're the floor. Particle board? I feel like I'm using you somewhere, but let's go with it. Okay. Yeah, I like it, but I think we should add, like, a roof. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll add you there. And we'll just manipulate you into the right shape. Or maybe we can make it a bit bigger. Because I'm planning on having the flying maker pen that I talked about in the last video, like flying above where the glass is, and I think it'd be really cool if you could see it. Alright, we have a hole into space, and there's this thing in props, I'm pretty sure, called glass, unless I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm not an idiot. There is a thing called glass. Does it work? Probably not. You can't even notice it, but it's there. Okay, it's good enough. Just manipulate it to be in the right shape. It's not a perfect square. Okay. Alright, it's nice. I do, however, have a invention that's just a maker pen. Let me just find it real quick. Here it is. It looks pretty much exactly like a maker pen, except it's not a maker pen. So I'm thinking we use this as the thing that flies through space. So let's just scale it up a bit. As you can see, that's not what mine looks like, but it's what most people's looks like. Let's send you into space, except you're gonna be way bigger. Okay, scale you up. Yeah. And so you're gonna be in here, look up, and be like, oh my god, there's the maker pen that's flying through space. We'll add the animation in another episode. But now we have a roof and a maker pen in the sky. But now we're gonna add lights. Components. Let's see where the lights are. Dome light. This should work. No, does not work. I know what it's called. It should just be a light bulb. Right here. Point light. Light right here. We'll just put it in the middle here, and then boom, it lights everything up. And now it's bigger. The light is cool and big. Here you going, buddy. Stop. Okay, there. Yeah, I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Configure. Color. Yes. Now there's a bit of a blue light coming from the button, which means like, hey, press this. Yeah. We could add one coming from the camera, or we could just add one Then configure range lot. Oh god, that hurts my eyes so bad. Yeah, this should be good. And you can see the light coming from the button. Yes, it glows up your hands a bit. This is good. That's not gonna be all we do in this video though. Because if you look into subrooms, I've added running on lines, which is where the main game's gonna be. Let's go here and let's get started. So I'm thinking you drop out of the sky, and then you're on the maker pen, which is spewing out ink, and you have to run on it. Okay. This room. Settings. Subroom.
You can name and publish this room by pressing
Settings.
this
I don't
room
care.
on your watch.
Don't care, never did. Outer space. Whoa. Okay, but for some reason this is eerie to me, just being out in space. Yeah. Anyway, welcome, Matt. We're gonna spawn you here. Freeze you in place, so you'll spawn right here and fall onto where the maker pen's gonna be. Ooh. It's actually called the faker pen. Highly recommend getting this object. It is super cool. Right. Then I'm gonna place it. Gonna rotate it. This is the maker pen that's flying through space. Okay, so I use grid, which is objectively the best way to make rooms. But sometimes it just doesn't get an angle right. So you gotta turn off grid to make it the right angle you want. Perfect. We can now make it humongous. Humongous among us. And then we'll move it down a bit. This is where the actual game's gonna start. Look, Maker Pen, it's your dad. Yes, you are adopted. Now, what I'm thinking is for now, we can start the actual thing. I think we start with swatches. Orange, cardboard default. Okay, now we're manipulating it. Because it's the wrong shape. I'm going to make it a big old cube. And this is where the game is going to take place. On top of, what the ink is spewing out. Yeah. Ooh, that's a problem. Yeah. That should be good. Yep. Now we can create a cube. And then that's what the main platform is going to be in the game, and then you'll run on it. This is the crazy maker pen from space, in case you couldn't tell.